welcome. I'm Andy, and this is my Raid Shadow Challenge. We're here on the Void Only account, and I would say at the end of the challenge. For now, we have done 100 days. It feels like a good place to stop to validate how far have we got, and what would another 100-day challenge look like, and yeah, let's see where we are. We have done the Arbiter. The Arbiter mission is done. We haven't summoned her yet. We are waiting for a CVC or a champion chase or something like that. We don't desperately need her. She's a really good champion, and for this account, if we should, we hold on where to use Arbiter. Let's check on what is our roster. Let's look at only Void champions. Hide. Make it a little bit bigger. How many 6 stars do we have? We have a couple. Up at 8 right now. If we wouldn't have done the Arbiter mission, we would have 3 more 6 star, because we have 3 more 6 star. We have 1 magic, 1 force, and 1 spirit champion that are at 6 star. That's a lot of food down the drain, if we say it like that. If this account ever would stop being a Void Only account, I have 3 more champions to use. That would be really sad if I know all the champions have used as food. Geomancer as the biggest one. But I don't feel that we really need other champion. Void Only is totally valid. There is a lot more raid weight Shadow Legend than raid Shadow Legend than usual, I would say. A little bit less stress, I would say. You don't really need to do a fusion. The thing is, when there is a Void fusion, that becomes super duper important. So that would be really sad if I didn't have the time to play it or something like that. But that's nothing right now. Big surprise for me. Looked at the champion comp, and I expected him to be good, but not that good. For an early account, he was like amazing. Probably better than almost any legendary, because we could book him quite fast and really use the stun. There is legendary champion that have a stun on 75% chance without books, but on a higher cooldown. Georgie, I knew that he was a really good damage dealer, but I have almost only seen him used from other videos and stuff in arena. But he can do solid damage in wave content, in clan boss. He brings a lot of damage. So I'm a little bit. Should I book him? See how good he could actually be on the account. The problem is legendary books are quite hard to get. Let's have a look. We can look at this, and I believe we have like 8 or 9 right now. And if we pull another champion that need the books more than Georgie, it would be sad. He's working fine without books. He would be better, but he's working fine. Shuhak the Wonder, also a champion that I'm gladly surprised by. I pulled him on my main account too late, so when I read his kit, I was like, meh. But early on, He has a guaranteed decreased speed on everybody. He has a good charm meter steal. And he's bringing a decent damage. I'm impressed by that champion. Broadma, I feel is lacking a little bit. Even with the buff they did a couple of years ago, this champion could have a little bit more. Give this champ a heal. Remove this crit rate and increase speed. And give him a heal. Make him a good support. And he would be really good. Bellewaer, amazing champion. Selena, really good, really early. She's starting to drop off a little bit. I don't have a better champion to replace her, but I feel that just bringing pure damage right now, or physical damage, is almost better than the HP bar. Tuanark, solid champion. The earlier you have her, the better she is. She probably don't. She would probably fall out, like late game. Maybe be in a affinity friendly clan boss team and just leave her there. But no, early on she's really good. She can solo a lot of content. When we get to the boss and everybody else dies, then she just keep going and finish the job. That would be the biggest strength on that champion, I would say. What do we have to work on to make this account stronger? I mean, interesting to build her, see if she can help me in Sand Devil and in Hydra. I don't really is impressed by Hark and Great Blade's kit, so I would probably just try to use her and the dwarf in a B team in Hydra and see what they can do. Probably not build them up. Dagger, she's not really the champion that brings the big decreased defense that I want, because she doesn't have 100% land rate. She has 75% or 80 with the talent and aura mastery. And that's, I don't really know if she's worth building. Probably up to 50 for faction war. Relic Tender, probably be a 6-star. We have some Doom Tower bosses where she can be a really good help. And the rest, I don't really see a place for them. Maybe eventually for a faction boss, but that's the only place I can see. Rock Beast, I have to say it, I'm impressed. He is doing his thing. A good provoke and staying alive. If we can bring him up to 6-star, I think he can do a decent job. He has a decreased speed for Hydra, so no, he's a solid champion. And I like this Charmeter buff. If he get a really a bit out of sync with the Hydra head to provoke, then he can just use this to jump into Charmeter. And I like that. It's a decent skill. I like him. But we don't really have some super good, this is the next champion to build right now. And that's bringing me down a little bit on, do I want to continue this game? We have Arbiter, and that's Where are she? And she's probably the next champion to build because we don't really need her for arena. I think we have more use for her as a support to make our team survive and go faster. So maybe I would try to book her and use her for her kit and not just as a fast arena champion. She would still be used for tag team arena and arena, but I don't have the gear to be faster than other speed teams. So no need to try to win the speed race right now. So that's something I'm interested in because when I got Arbiter on my first account where I played, I got her quite late and didn't really need her for support or anything. And she just become a speed booster in arena. And that's all she is. And I think that she can do more if you let her. What more champion are we looking for and hunting? We are still far off from anyone here. We are halfway for Jakar. And I would say that I'm not that exciting to get him. He's a good damage dealer and he could help in Doom Tower, Wave, and Finite and Faction Wars. But it's taking a little bit too long to get him. If you could have got him in or buy like 10 fragments every week. So if I had the clan gold, I could have him now. Then he would be a good champion. Then you really could get him on your account at a time when he would make a big impact. Now, if it's taking like 200 days to get him, do you really need him? I would say everybody who's playing now who got Michelangelo for free, he's better champion to use than Jakar. So if I did not play a void only account, I would probably not be that excited for him. The champion that I am excited for is Mithrala, but we can't really do more than normal Hydra, so it's going slowly. We're soon a third of the way, but if that means that it will take us 300 days to get Mithrala, I don't know if I have the patience to play this account for so long. And she would help us with a lot of the things that we need. But in 300 days, the question is, have we not already solved it? I hope that we can speed this up, start to do normal and hard to get more fragments, but we will see. We're not there yet, but that's probably the goal for this account if we keep playing. Quintus is a little bit of a bait, I would say. It's quite easy, I think, to get 60 fragment, but to get the last fragments is like impossible, I feel. It's starting to get really, really hard to win live arena fights. I enjoy live arena if the opponents, if I'm evenly matched with my opponent and I would feel that I could eventually work to get Quintus, I would think it would be a really fun and rewarding game mode. And if AFK player was banned, or if you did not put in a champion, then you lost the match automatically, because I'm really tired of losing to an AFK player, and that loss take like 15 minutes. Anything more? He's really far off. And that's probably all the champions that we could hope to get. But we got Arbiter in our first 100 days. I'm happy with that. If there would be a Leo event, I would say we are not ready for that. 8 Sacred is like maybe half, but if you are looking at how expensive Raphael is to get, I would guess that Leo would be on the higher end, so maybe 23, 24 Sacred. I have no idea. And that's more than we have. And we will not get that many. So we will not be able to get Leonardo. So we don't have to worry about that. So right now we don't really have that much to work against. Towards. I mean, we have the other missions, but those are really hard. There is some really difficult things to do to get these champions, so we will not be able to speedrun them. And if that's the champion that we are looking for to get eventually, that means that we are down to fusions or luck with our void shards. And that's feeling a little bit sad, because I would really want to start building a Ultra Nightmare Clambos team. But I don't feel that we have the pieces to do it with. That's why I haven't really tried to do it. A good advice is to try to get to Ultra Nightmare as fast as possible. And 100 days is definitely possible to have Ultra Nightmare on farm, like a 3-key team in 100 days. Absolutely not impossible. I could have done it if I had used all my champions, but with just Void, I'm missing too many pieces to get there. And that feels a little bit sad, because Clanmos is fun, but you need a little bit more to work with. I may see if I can do it. It will not be impossible to do something with on the Void again. These two Ally Protect champion, maybe. But it feels really expensive to build 2 rare champions just to see if they maybe could help me push into Ultra Nightmare. But that's the only way I can see me do it. You need to live long enough to do enough damage. And Ally Protect is one way to do it. I don't have a good shield champion, and I don't have any way to build an unkillable team. And we don't have any poison, so we need to protect our pure just physical damage dealer. That may be one way. I don't really know. 2 Hanorak, Arbiter, Georgie, and 2 of the Wolves would be a team that may be able to do enough. But I'm not sure. And that means 3 champions to 6-star that I don't have. And I don't have the books to book the Wolves. So we need to farm the rare books as well. I have 0 rare books. That means that I need a lot of books if I want to build those too. I had really a lot of rare books, and then they just poof, and they were gone. And I haven't really got any more. Epic books, I can book 2 epic champion without any problems. And I have enough books to fully book Arbiter. So there we can build some champion, but the rare is not really where we need them. The thing is, you only actually need 4 rare books because the other skills don't bring anything to clan boss. So that's the only cooldown we care about. But you need to have the luck to do that. But yeah, that's the challenge so far. What have you accomplished more? We are on stage 9 in the Iron Twins. We haven't really pushed farther. I think we are in 12 on Void. That's our strongest. The keeps are all on farm on level 20, and we have enough potions, so we don't really care. All the dungeons on 20. Haven't tried to push harder or farther. Sand Devil, we can do level 13, quite reliable. If we would book 1 epic on the next CVC, I think this could be 100% or close to it. And I think we could maybe push up to 16 with that team if we book her. After 16, the boss start to hit a little bit too much. So I'm not really sure if we can survive it. But maybe. The 13 would definitely be farmable. Phantom Shogun, we can do 16 with almost 100% reliable. I think we can build a better team if we build Reliquary Tender to have a cleanse on a 3-turn cooldown. We could probably push up further in this. That would be interesting to see. Faction Wars, we haven't really completed any factions total. We are quite low amount of stars, but that's mostly because we don't have a full team in any faction almost. We have a full team in orcs actually, but there is really no idea to try to get the 3-star right now on every stage because we need to build the team up to survive, and then we can do all the easy stage later when we can start to do the higher stages. We have killed the second boss in some faction, but far from everybody, all factions. Skinwalker is one of those we have gotten the further sim to 16. I think Barbarian Crypt is the one we have gotten the longest in. Johannarak can do, I think she can do stage 17, or if it's 16, she's stuck on as well. But right now, I think we have a champion in every faction. There is no faction that we can't do anything in. We can't clear a boss in every faction. That's a problem. But we can do something. And that's good, because we don't have to throw away advanced quest as much. Have you fallen down to gold 3? Yeah, after we done our 1,000 shields for Arbiter, then I was quite tired on playing Arena. But we can stay in gold 5 Need to do one with every affinity for the quest. We, if we play a lot, we can stay in gold 5 without any problems. It's just you need to play a lot and try to find teams to fight to stay there. And the problem is mostly to get there, because there is enough one-man team to beat. This one, don't do them. They kill you. This may be a team we can beat. Bad luck with the stuns. But if they are not running a speed lead and they are not over 300 points, we can usually defeat them. The team we have is not super weak. We can actually fight some opponent. I'm try to keep away from with the other teams. It's hard to control them, and Death Knight is also a champion I don't really like. So this is a team I would stay away from. They look nasty. Here we have a good team. Easy point. I don't really want to fight that one either. Live Arena, we are on Silver 2. I don't really know our win rate. Can we see that? I don't know. We have some points. It feels like I usually get the chest, so that means that we are on a 50% win rate or a little bit over. But it's really like hit or miss. Quite often you face an account that are like account level 85 and up to 100, and there is no reason to play that match. There is no way I can win. And when we face opponent that are at our level, we usually win. Not always, but usually. To have Arbiter here could probably help us win a little bit more, but I will not win against the stronger teams or the stronger player anyway, so I don't really feel that it's super duper necessary. But I'm starting to enjoy it more. Tag team, that's something I don't enjoy. It's a lot of strong team, I feel, and almost no player that are at my level. It feels like people don't play tag team arena. You need to be I can't stay in low bronze until they start to get like a really high account level. And at this stage, there is also not that many one-man team. And when there are accounts that are putting out one-man defense, they are sometimes too difficult for me to kill. I'm not certain that I actually can beat a solo Mithrala. So, no, Tag Team Arena really sucks. I really think this is a shitty game mode. They should just rework it completely or trivialize it because people don't want to play it. The next clan boss, we are doing Nightmare. 2 to 3 keys Nightmare. I have killed Ultra Nightmare. That took me 8 keys. I just give it a try because for one of the Arbiter quests you need to do 75 million, and I wanted to have the Ultra Nightmare quest, so I spent the gems to kill him. So that was a good indication that we are not ready. Nice. Content creator luck. Confirmed. We can keep that. Definitely confirmed. This is like the best clan boss reward I have had ever. We don't want that one. It's nice to get it in a video. That's not usually what you get from Nightmare. Those rewards are the reason I want to move up to do Ultra Nightmare, because you get those rewards more often. Hydra, we are in a shitty rotation right now. I have thrown one team, my strong team. As you can see, Chanarak, Georgie, Gum. We use Broadma for revive, him as a provoker, and for HP burn. But we need to do a little bit more damage. This rotation is not as easy as the last one. The last one we could do a 1 key. So we did like 5.4 million. We need to improve that to get it up to 6.66. And hopefully we can start to do a team that can do hard a little bit, but we are not there yet. Chimera, how are we looking? 31 million on easy and 11.3 on normal. Here it feels like we have a good, decent team. What team are we running? This team. And yeah, they are quite good. Chivak could probably change for a better debuffer. We get decreased speed from her, but he is more reliable. But he is bringing a decent damage. He's doing more damage than Gone. So I would not say that he's bad, but he could probably be a better champion and a better reviver. When we get Arbiter, I feel that she will kick Broadma out of almost every team. I don't really see any place where Arbiter would be worse than Broadma. That would be Griffin, because we don't want the turn meter boost, and the heal is on the turn meter boost. So that's a problem. And we are using Broadma on Bommel for the bomb freezing effect. And Arbiter may not be a help there. I don't know. We would see. We haven't used her. That's one thing I want to try. How good are she? Are she? Jodie and Gum, decent. And I feel that's a good team. We could probably do better, but need a little bit better gear. But I would say I'm quite happy where we are in the clan boss. It would be nice to be an Ultra Nightmare, but not really. We are doing normal Doom Tower. This is the last rotation to clear. We did not. This was our first rotation when we started, and we did not clear it then. We got to this stage, but we did not finish the boss. We couldn't. And the other we have done. So it's hard. Doom Tower, that is the next challenge to start to work with. And I feel we probably need a little bit better champions to do that, but it's not impossible. We start to get the gear to start to move up. probably quite far off before we can do the higher stages. I would say we are not having the team to get past the tough stages on the last climb, but it's start to get ready for hard though. Need to drink some tea to keep my voice. Care City. I don't really know how far off we are to completing that on normal. It's a really hard place to start. Like getting a team that can do this in Void, we can barely do it when we can pick any champions we have, and using like only champion from these faction, it's really hard. It feels like Care City is not a good content for a challenge run. It would take a long time to build a team with only Void champion that can clear Care City. But we are doing what we can. It's nice. It's some free resources. It would be nice to work on doing the reward for the champion, but yeah, we are not there yet. Far from it. So yep. I haven't really tried. We can do what we can do. Siege. Oh, we have some battles to do now. I have still don't really started to understand how do this game mode works. Do we have anything to beat? Can we beat this team? Maybe. I'm not sure. It's looking like a nest team. Probably not. This team, we can beat that team, I think. So let's do something. I'm trying to go in to find teams I can fight, and try to remember to set my defense team. But this is also a game mode I feel they missed the mark on a little bit. What team to use? He will not bring much, so this team. Got a stun on the important champions. We need to kill Vargot before we start to do damage on the other champions. Or we can, yeah, we kill him first so he doesn't heal. See how much we can kill. That's how much each player have forgotten to increase the speed. But yeah, that was an easy fight. A thing for everybody, if you don't know, the arena speed lead doesn't work in Siege. It feels like an arena event, but it isn't. So that lead didn't give the team anything. He's speed in all battle, I think. So that would be a speed team. And I'm not sure that we can beat that one. That's a team we can't beat. We could probably beat this team. It's a really defensive team, but the team power is quite low. Make me feel that it's probably not a high resistance team. Hope we can beat them. fast emit that. That's bad. And bad stun land. One more. Can we stun him? Nope. He's maybe not stunnable. Who do we want to kill? Let's kill her. He is ignoring almost anything that protects you, so he can kill them even if they are protected. Can we kill you before you start to do anything nasty? They are tanky, but don't really bring the damage. And we have enough control to being able to kill them. And it should be over. Good. We killed 2 teams. Probably not the strongest teams, but yeah, it is what it is. But it's good gear. I like it. You get 6-star legendary gear and from a good set. So I'm happy with the rewards, but I don't really understand the game mode. And that's all the tabs and everything we have done in 100 days. What I can say is Void Only is a really fun challenge to do. It's not super restrictive, and you need to try to use champions that you probably not would use, but there is champions to get, and you can get good enough champions usually to be able to progress in the first stages of the game. We need some luck. To start, when Gum was a reward from a fusion, was a really, really good thing. Right now, there is no reward from any event that will help you, but you can still do a start with Johanrak and Lightsworn. Lightsworn is definitely not as good as Gum, but I think he is a good champion. He will be a help in Spider, in Fire Knight, and I also think that he would be a good champion to help you progress in Sand Devil, because I think you could do a team with Revive on Death. So he put Revive on Death on the whole team, and that's how you get past the sleep debuff thing where he kills the whole team. So I'm sad that I don't have him. But if there is another event where you can get a good Void champion, then I would say that would be it's a fun challenge to do, and I could really recommend it. Maybe not as your first account to play in Raid. It's good to know what you are doing because it's harder and you cannot do as many mistakes. But no, I would say it's been fun. I don't really know if I want to continue right now. I'm starting to get a little bit burnout on Raid. How I know that I'm starting to get to that point is when I start to lose interest in saving resources. I pulled all my soulstone for one soulstone event and to try to get Prism Charge to see if I could summon Leonardo. I didn't even count to see if I could do it, so I did not do it. I was like short 200 points, but I didn't really care right then. I was like, meh, we'll see. The same, I pulled all my void shards because I started to lose interest, and when I start to do that, I start to waste resources. And that's a good indication that I need to take a break. So that's maybe what I would do. Or I maybe start another 100-day challenge to be actually put a goal this time that I will do 100 more days just to see what can I complete in 100 days. But I also need to feel that I would have a goal to progress towards. Like Arbiter would have been, well, Arbiter was my main goal for this challenge. I'd never really said it like that's when I will quit, but it was like I want to try to do the Arbiter mission as fast as possible. And for me, I did it a little bit before 100 days, like 94. I could probably have done it like on 490 if I did not, if I had the time. I was low on time, so I couldn't really play the game as much as I would have needed. But now the question is, should I start another challenge or should I and like put this account on ice, or should I keep playing this account and do another 100 days? And what would be the goal? I don't feel that Doom Tower Hard would be something I could do in 100 more days, maybe on the easiest rotation, but I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure that I have the champions to do it. To do Hydra could be. That feels like the next step. To first be able to do top chest on normal on one team, and in the best world do a B team that can do top chest on normal, and an A team that can do some chest on hard. That's would probably be doable in another 100 days to have two higher teams. I don't really know if I want to set a goal for Curse City and Faction War. Faction War feels also like there is too many factions. Maybe there would be possible to do one faction at top stage 21, but I'm not sure. But that could be one challenge actually. Let's see. Only void and by faction. No. I have a good start to revivers and support in Elf, but I need 2 champion more to actually be able to do it. But I could probably push quite high in Elf when I build Arbiter as well. Barbarian, if we get Jakar, but he will probably take 100 days to get, so don't really know. Ogre, I have some strong champions, but all rares, and I don't really think that would be possible. Include all anymore. I have a full team in orcs, but quite crappy champions. There would be Sylvan Watcher, maybe. Maybe it would be faction I can But I don't have any reviver in Silver Watcher, so no, probably not doable. That's the main thing right now. I don't really have a good goal to chase. Where to go from now? Just playing the games and you will grow eventually, but that's not good enough. I want something to chase. But yeah, that had been enough rambling for me today. If you want to see another challenge, or if you want me to continue, or if everybody have lost interest because it was so long ago I put up a video and I don't really expect anyone to see this. But if you do, leave a comment what you think I should do. And I would definitely really think about it, because if there is an audience who want me to see me do this, that would really motivate me to continue. But yeah, that's all for now. Have a great day, and if anyone watching, maybe I will see you again. Have a great day. Bye.